Well, what a beautiful morning for a sportive in Yorkshire. It's probably about 8 AM. I set off from Stokesley Showground. It was going to be an 88-mile loop, but with 40-mile-an-hour winds forecast for after lunch, I decided to drop down to the 50-odd-mile loop, just because basically I was a bit of a sheep. Talking about sheep, there's loads of them over here. But we got to a split in the road where short went one way, medium went the other, and everyone went short. So I decided to follow and go short too. Having said that, I'm very pleased that I did. So it means I get home in time, or get back to the Airbnb in time for a couple of hours exploring, a couple of hours with the family, dinner, and then watch the football. But wow, what a beautiful day. The forecast of sun hasn't fully materialised, but dare I say it's not raining yet. Stunning though. This is my home county, Yorkshire. I moved away from here when I was 12, and any opportunity I get to come back, I always jump at it. So we actually arrived in Yorkshire. We set off Friday 7 PM, arrived here, well, 12:30, got to bed 1 AM, up again at 7, and started riding at 7:45. So it's been a bit of a blur, but once you get out riding, you kind of forget all that. And with this ride, it's a little bit of a magical mystery tour for me, because it's a part of Yorkshire that I never really knew. I'll recognise one or two of the names of the villages, but not very many. It's a new corner of Yorkshire that I'm unlocking today, which is beautiful. Lovely big climb just done, leading into this beautiful long descent, which I'm winding my way down now. Countryside's opened out a little bit, although the sign's saying there's another climb ahead, I think, but I can't see it. Maybe it's in a few miles. Anyway, 15 miles in, I think it's about 50-ish, so about a third of the way. Well, that was Revo Bank. I knew there was another bank coming. Steep down one side, fairly sharpish back up this side, but kind of lovely. All trees along here. Along this massive, open, exposed, slightly uphill section for a few miles. Got to the end, pulled over and grabbed one of my little homemade energy bars. They're pretty good. They're pretty amazing. I got them off of YouTube, a YouTuber's recipe that, I can't remember who it was, someone posted a recipe. Amazing little thing. It was basically some arborio rice boiled up with water, or coconut water, then added into that some cinnamon, some shredded apple, some desiccated coconut, some brown sugar, and some sultanas, and then compact it all into a tin. I put it in the fridge overnight. She never really said, but into the fridge overnight, and then cut it up in the morning into sections, wrapped it in tin foil, job done. Really lovely. Just had one of those that's perked me up after a long, open, windy section. Had a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud, but lots of great views. Now we pick up a tailwind and a downhill, and all is good in the world. Look at this. Absolutely glorious. A little bit of tailwind and downhill, and the heart rate drops, the sweat dries off a little bit, just start to relax and enjoy these rolling hills. Too often on these rides and runs and things we blast around as quick as we can and forget to stop and take in the scenery, so this view has just opened up in front of me and I can't help myself but stop and try and get it in. Where are we? How's that? What a view. I mean, it's better with a bike in, is it? Amazing. So important to stop and take it all in. I didn't drive 4.5 hours just to get here, blast around without looking and get back to the Airbnb. You've got to stop and enjoy it. And I've got time to do that. How amazing is this? Okay, just stopped for a cup of tea and a cheese and onion bap in this pretty little town. Pretty little village. Massive descent coming down into here, and I think there's a big climb out of it, but a cup of tea went down well. Let's get back on the road. And out of the feed station, leaving this village, and big climb coming this way. Another little climb done, out of Hornby, where the feed station was. Woo. Gets your heart rate up, 168, very quickly. But we're over that little peak, and we're on our way again. Check these views behind. .37 miles in now, just going past a little reservoir. The course is rolling lovely, really nice. I don't know the full distance of this course. I think it's about 50 miles, I'm not too sure. Well, I just stopped to change the batteries in my GoPro. We're good again. As I was saying, I think I'm about 10-ish miles from the finish. I'm not too sure because I don't know the full distance of this, but I don't want it to end. It's a lovely ride. I might have to find a coffee shop somewhere and stop for a bit Hang on, gear change. Yeah, it's really lovely. I'm in this sort of shelter of some little hills now. No wind, just cruising along, it's beautiful. So this bike route just went through the village of Swainby, which is where our Airbnb is. So I suddenly realised I was going past our Airbnb and then saw Vicky and Ellis and Dexter walking along, so just stopped, had a quick chat with them, told them I'm doing the shorter route, left them in a cafe, and hopefully when this is done I'll loop back round and, well, they'll have left the cafe, but I'll be back with them soon, and hopefully when this is done they can let me know how good the cafe is and maybe we can pop back again there this afternoon. Okay, so I'm a bit worried now. Having gone through Swainby where I was staying, or where we were staying last night, we now seem to be heading towards Stocksley, which is where it started. And I've only done 43 miles. I hoped it'd be at least 50. But it looks like it might not. I guess on the plus side, I know I've got loads in the tank. I know I could happily carry on for another God knows what. A couple of hours quite comfortably. I feel completely fine, completely fresh, really good. So I suppose stopping feeling like that is okay. My wife's going for a run this afternoon. She said, oh, perhaps you can come out on your bike with me while I do that. And yeah, that's an option, I can do that and accompany her on her run. But yeah, I do feel like we're heading back to the start. Anyway, we crack on. Well, we're almost at 47 miles. We're getting there, we might make 50. Anyway, this old guy just came past me. I mean, I'm an old guy. I'm 53, and I'm calling him an old guy. He was in his late 60s. I reckon. Came past me like a train. What a dude. Amazing, I love it. Came past me like he wasn't even trying. I bet he's been riding these roads for 50 years. He's gone, can't see him now. And there's the sign for Stokesley. It's not going to be quite 50. It's going to be 48 maybe. But hey, what's 2 miles between friends? Beautiful ride, beautiful morning. And I'm pretty much done. Right, the end is just coming in sight. So I shall wrap this video up here. That's the Velo 29 events. Short Yorkshire route. Past Revo Abbey, starting and finishing in Stokesley. Lovely, enjoyed every bit of it. And now I'm ready for a cup of coffee and a bit of breakfast. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.